Yo, we back. Another episode of Stally Interviews. Hey, we got one of the greatest in the city right now, man. We got a young entrepreneur, been grinding for a long time. I met him a long time ago. He's been grinding since then, probably before I even met him. One of the biggest brands in the city, something that I wear, my family wears, almost daily, to be honest. We got Kris from Authentics.
What
How
up,
you been,
what
my
up,
man?
Chilling, bro. Just getting ready for this next Authentics drop, and just been busy working. Dad life, as y'all see. So
That life is beautiful.
balance everything right now. It's a process, but staying busy is like the best thing for me because I hate
100%.
being bored, bro. I hate it. So
What as far as the new drop, like, what's some of the things that people can expect from the new drop? Like,
well, shit. The new drop, we kind of like from the last drop, we called it Anatomy Collection. So that one was like, it was about like the birth of the brand, kind of like, or like even just the birth of a human. So like the anatomy thing, that was the start of that. So then this next drop is called the Departed Collection. So pretty much like now the death point, you know what I mean? So you started with
That's
anatomy, now we're here. So we got a lot of like spiders, spider webs, bones, and we did cutoffs this go around because obviously we're from AZ, so we know a lot of people like the sleeveless look right now, and so try to give a little different flavors, and then we got some cool sweat shorts coming. So just trying to get that good summer vibe out there, and keep the ball rolling with all the streetwear look. And then I think after this one, we'll be transitioning to a little bit more higher fashion, trying to get some more garment pieces done compared to just tees and little stuff.
more like cut and sew, like you're trying to do your own cut and
Yeah,
sew?
like we got some denim jackets coming. We got there's all kinds of stuff. I previewed a little bit on my IG today, but just trying to take it to that next level with just more what do you call it? The crop shit, how everybody likes crop right now. Trying to work on different types of pants, not necessarily denim, but just like windbreaker pants and stuff like that. Still good for AZ type vibes because it'd be hot as hell out here very soon. So it sucks wearing pants sometimes midday. You want to take them shits off. So just trying to go with lightweight, thin stuff for this coming up winter. So just staying busy, bro. Always, every day, sampling, printing, doing something.
What goes into your like inspiration or like your creative process?
Man, for me, I'm just inspired by, like, I'm like everybody else, man. I like the Off-Whites, and I just have my people, Murder Bravado, my guy Blue Boy. There's people that just inspire me, and I like to, the brand's name Authentics for a reason because I try to make sure like everything we do as far as it, whether we're inspired by other people, we try to make sure it's our look in our lane. Like, so you might see us wearing like super edgy streetwear stuff because that's really us compared to like trying to do what everybody else is doing 100%. And falling in, like, not to be like that, but I see a lot of brands like Hellstar is like the big one right now. So like a lot of people just mimic that, and 100%. They're trying to do exactly what Hellstar is doing to the exact thing. And it's like when people see that, they're like, that's hell, like, which is cool. You're inspired by it, but like everything about getting somewhere is originality to me, bro. Like 100%. As long as you're original and you're doing things in your own creative way, you'll make some ground. So that's all it was. That's how Authentics came about, because we were just like, this is something everybody could relate to. Like, you don't got to be hood. You don't got to be a gang member. You could be a white businessman. You could be authentic. Like, everybody's authentic.
That's fire.
If you choose to be. So
what for like up and coming brands right now, what's the turning point or the like the point in sales or whatever it may be that takes you from just being an urban streetwear to that next level?
Man, for us, the difference between us is like we do wholesale, so we got like 50 to 60 accounts across the U.S. right now. So we don't just bank on selling online or selling in guest lists. So, and we want to be nationwide. We don't want to just be an AZ brand or this and that. So the way we figured it out is we're going to go wholesale route. So like I said, we're heavy in Texas has hella accounts right now, bro. Cali has a bunch. My guy Fresh Society in Vegas, like Miami. We're pretty much in a couple like of the main popping spots. Atlanta has a couple, Memphis. So that was it, bro. We were like, let's get it out there like that, and let's keep building up the name. And then that's just what it's been, bro. I've seen people from all over the country post and tag it. I've made connections with different employees from different stores, and it's just they're out there pushing the brand. And it's all like, for me, it's just, I learned a lot from my big bro Ryan, who owns Guest List. So everything, bro, at the end of the day, like, he always yells at me and tells me, like, bro, if you ain't outside and you ain't fucking talking and mingling with people, like, that's what it is, bro.
Yeah.
And that's what gets people to buy in, and they see you outside and they see you in the streets with the people. And then the dopest thing for me is when I go out seeing random people wear it, bro, like that. So that's where I started to feel like and know, like, all right, it ain't my homie wearing it, or ain't somebody I know wearing it. Like, I passed by a girl in Target the other day wearing a hoodie, and we just kept passing each other.
You didn't say nothing?
No, I didn't say nothing. I was with my mom. I was like, look, and then I was just wondering if the girl maybe like recognized me or something, but I just kept it pushing. I was like, that's dope to me, bro. It's so dope to see it out there. But I don't want to say I don't think we've had our turning point. I think we're still trying to work towards it, because I don't want to be too big-headed or nothing, because we're not where we want to be at all, but we know we're making ground. But shit, for me, that turning point is going to be when I hit that 500K on an online drop on the day of. That to me is going to be like something different when, like I said, for example, I saw Hellstar do $2 million in like 17 minutes one day, bro, and it's crazy. So damn. I mean, that's really the goal, is the direct to consumer. So we were like, let's build it through stores like Guest List in these other cities, and then it's going to get out there, and hopefully through them, you know, the tags and this and that, go to the website and buy on their own. And that slowly started to happen. So that's just the route I've been going right now.
How do you get those wholesale accounts? Is it just from connections you've made?
For sure, definitely connections. Man, all the credit really goes to Ryan. Obviously, y'all know Ryan. Before I've worked for Ryan for like 10 years now here at Guest List, but before that, he's been doing this since 2010, 11. So he was already doing it, and he's had multiple brands already. He has Supply and Demand that he's done for multiple years. Him and Futuristic had Sheesh World that they got into like 30 Zoomies across the country, bro, at the time. So Ryan's been doing this, bro, and when we decided to team up on it, I was just messing around making little graphics during COVID, and he finally took me serious, and then we teamed up and started going, and he's like, I just got to press buttons, and then we're good to go. So shout out my guy Will. He's from LA, but that's my sales rep in LA, and he's an OG in the game too. He's fucking done Lacoste. He's done hella brands throughout all the years, you name him. Yeah. He has connections to him, but he's my West Coast rep, and he's helped us get into so many doors, and without him, but again, that just comes from going to these shows and going to these conventions and just, again, mingling, talking, and just developing a real relationship. So before doing that, I've known Will for like 2-3 years before that, and then now he's part of the company with us and stuff. So he does that in for us. So every couple of days I get an order in, I got to go back there, pack it, tape it up, ship it out, boom, boom, and that's just how it goes right now. And then we obviously sell it in Guest List, and it does crazy out here, man. Like, I just heard a high school kid walk in and just say Authentics is his favorite right now. I'm like, damn, that shit really is crazy, bro. Like, we're getting to the youth, and that, to me, that's the key. Like, all of us are a little bit older now. Like, the key is the youth. So once you get the young kids to like it, where they want to go spend their mom's credit card on your website, then that's when you're doing it. So
how is it as far as like promo and marketing? Like, do you reach out to like different like TikTokers?
Man, that's really my lane. Like, more specifically with the brand, like I do like a lot of help with the creative stuff with Ryan and stuff. Ryan does more creative, but every day, bro, I'm just rappers, NFL dudes, like, and I have a lot of friends that like either know them or some that link me up with them. So same stuff, just relationship based. So, and then some people just came along like, hey, bro, I mess with the brand. Like, can you send me out some stuff? So,
would you say it's like you DMing people?
Yeah, it's a little bit of both. So I got not to be like that, but I feel like I got a, what do you want to call it? I feel like I got a hidden trick up my sleeve with this place. So it's like when I hit them up, it's like, yo, bro, you should come check out the store, Guest List, like, you know. And then when they come click the page, they obviously see Wale the Sensei been here, they see Greedo been here, they see Kodak been here. So then they'll be like, all right, bro, like, fuck, I'm gonna pull up. So then that's how it was with me and Ralphie. I hit Ralphie one day when he was out here. I just pay attention to people's shows when they come into town. I'll hit them, DM them, come through. And then when they come through, I'll just bless them with some Authentics. And I don't go too crazy because I don't like to give out too much. I just like to give a little bit out. Yeah. And then from there, I just keep the relationships going. And then they start hitting me up again like, hey, bro, send me out some more, send me out some more. So That's a key thing to anybody that's doing a brand. If you're not reaching out, trying to get people, I don't know what you're doing, man. Like, that's the biggest key is just marketing and all that, trying to make your thing look better than what it actually is. Because Virgil said that shit the best, bro. I don't know if y'all ever seen the video. Like, you can make a shirt and put it up there, but if I dress it around the room and make it look cooler, you're just gonna want it because how I made it look. So
I mean, that's really fashion right there. Like, that's putting a piece together. That's not like just putting something on. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I definitely feel that.
Hang on real quick, for you, outside of Authentics, what brands do you mess with like right now? Like,
so to be honest, I wear a lot of local brands. Just because that's just the type of guy I am.
That's for
so. I actually just started my own brand called Say Your Prayers. It's more like religion based, right? So we go like the last drop was the Virgin Mary. We got a Jesus Christ, but it's more like just a broader spectrum, right?
I like it. Yeah.
And then obviously my guy, Us Versus All. We also got another brand called Influence Thoughts. That's my cousin. And so I just wear a lot of,
That's dope. No, that's what it is. Because that's, again, when it's people like you that's out here in the city wearing it, I mean, that's where people 100%. Find out about it. So to all y'all out there, don't think the DJ in your city, the promoter in your city isn't big enough, because those people are more seen on a every weekend basis than, a lot of these other people that only wear it once in a while. Like, I really see both of y'all in my shit all the time, and I really appreciate that.
Yeah, we be rocking it.
Yeah, no, for real.
We went crazy a couple times when we had the store.
No, I remember. Yeah,
we spent we spent the bag with. I spent the bag with him. I took my kids in there and their mom. We spent the bag.
Appreciate
so they wear
that.
it. They wear it. My daughter wears it. But yeah, we went crazy.
And that's one thing I like too. That again, like, it's still like kid friendly too, in a way. We're not doing nothing that kids can't wear to school or nothing like that. Where some of these brands are a little bit edgier and stuff. So we try to make sure we ain't doing nothing too dumb. And then same, like, that's one thing too with the league people. Like, they won't wear crazy stuff. Like, if it's something crazy, they're like, I can't, bro. Like Nike, no. Like, so
how did that? I mean, I know you kind of got the cheat code with Guest List and Ryan, but how does the NBA players come into play? Like, is that you still DMing or?
Well, one is we used to have the print shop right next door. So shout out my guy Jerry. He gives us a lot of business with the Suns as far as merch. Like, we print a lot of their merch. So a couple of things, like, to be honest with you, my guy Do from Flylac, he actually brought Damian Lee into there. Like, they had a little relationship going, and Do wanted to introduce Damian Lee to us and like show him what we could do for him. So that was like one person I met that was real genuine and dope as hell. But like, it's stuff like that, bro. Or people just making phone calls like, hey, bro, such and such they need something, or they want to pull up, and it's just. As long as you got to have something for these guys that they're looking for, and then once they come in, it's pretty much, I feel like it's a wrap. We give a good vibe, good customer service and all that, and then people just start messing with us. Like, right now, a lot of the D-backs come through right now, and they don't like to take pictures. It's real low-key, but on a weekly basis, they're in here spinning some real bands, bro. Like, a couple of them, I don't even want to say their names because they move just low-key, but it's just little stuff like that, and people in the city just putting them on to go to guest list. So a lot of stuff has happened like that, to be honest with you, bro. But NBA players are a little bit harder to access because they're getting DMs from girls, hella brands, all that. So they're real picky and choosy. But I get the rappers are like really my thing because I obviously used to make music and stuff, so I just pay attention to everybody's tours and when they're coming in town. And them of all people are really the influence to the kids. The basketball guys are for sure, but like, I feel like the biggest influence right now for the kids in the urban shit is NBA YoungBoy, all rap, bro. Like, these kids want to be who the rappers are, bro. So that's really my lane. But I got a couple Cowboys. I'm a Cowboys fan, so
trash.
I know.
I'm about to walk out this interview right now.
But and then some of my homegirls, like, they'll link me up with some of the dudes, because they just be friends with them and stuff like that. So it's like people like you just genuinely trying to help me out and show me some love. So that's all it is, bro. That's why I try to just stay in my lane, be a cool person to everybody, support everybody, because that's what it's about. I don't like the whole free thing. I'd rather you come cop from me, so that way I could come cop from you, and just everything's like cool, and like no one's like, I gave him some free stuff, so I should get some free
Yeah.
stuff. I hate that, bro. Like, I'm really past that little stage, so I just want to support everybody all the way that I can. And I'm like you. I really only support stuff that I really like, bro.
Yeah.
Like, respect to everybody who does something. Like, I'm only gonna wear it if I really like
Right.
it, bro. I don't just wear it just to wear it. Like, if I really mess with it, I'm gonna buy it, wear it,
100%.
take a pic, tag your stuff, do all that. Cause I don't got no hate or nothing. I'm trying to put everybody else on too, and keep it going. So
100%. I feel like just that genuine communication, or just, bro, like when we first met. I don't know if you remember when we first met, but that was kind of like off a mistake, right?
Yeah.
Because we met at Will's, right?
Yep.
When he had that party.
Yep.
And I didn't even know Will.
That's crazy.
Will was watching me and told me, hey, he had the first one of his first shows here. He hit me up like, hey, come DJ for me. I'm like, damn, how does he know me? He didn't even follow me. I'm like, this is crazy.
And for you, you're like, damn, Olympian,
Yeah.
league. Oh, that's crazy. I went to high school with Will, bro. I've
Damn.
known Will since 9th grade. That was the first person I've ever seen run a 40-yard dash, like a 4.2. Bro looked like he was gliding on water, bro. I couldn't even, man. But shout out to Will, too. He's done some crazy, dope things from people that came out of this city. Again,
100%. Yeah.
NFL, Olympian, some records with A-list artists and all that. So, and he's still doing his thing. So, shout out Will Clay, man. That's my
for
dog
sure.
for real. So,
Yeah, shout out my
but
guy,
yeah,
bro.
that night was still tight too. That was a vibe up
Man,
there, bro.
crazy.
Like, yeah, man, that's crazy. That was a while too.
Were you there
when?
when DA was there?
Nah. Nah.
So that day, I have like they just told me to pull up to the radio station. So I'm thinking I'm just going to the radio station. So I go just regular clothes, and then he's like, hey, we got a pool party after. Like, make sure you pull up. I'm like, fuck, I'm not even in pool attire, right? So I pulled up somewhere and I bought some sun shorts, basketball shorts. And I'm like, they just dropped. I'm like, nobody's gonna have these. Boom. I go to the party, we partying, and this big ass dude walks through the door, right? Got the same fucking shorts as me. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then come to find out it was DA.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was a crazy night. And then you guys pulled up afterwards, and ever since then it's just been genuine, man.
Yeah, definitely.
And I appreciate the love, and like you said, just we never expecting like a favor for a favor.
For sure.
Shit. Just
Definitely.
always let me spend some money, and then when the time is right, do
For
vice
sure.
versa. But let's start with Kris. When he was a kid, how did Kris grow up?
Man. I'm from I born in Chandler, but I'm raised in Globe, Arizona, bro. I don't know if y'all familiar with that.
Yeah.
Very small town, like an hour and a half, like east from here. Grew up there, bro. I have a crazy life, bro. I was just telling my man's my life story the other day. We've been friends for like 10 years. I gave him the whole breakdown, but man, just keep it quick. Grew up out there on that side of town. Ended up moving more towards this Albuquerque area when I got into 8th grade and stuff. Went to Centennial over here, and then went to Mountain Point High School. I played sports, bro. Basketball, football, baseball, did all that, and then. After that, I got involved a little bit in the music scene. So I used to mess with Kyle Collins, Sincerely Collins. Like, that's my big bro, too. Shout out to him. He taught me a lot of, like, Pro Tools recording and all that. I used to stay up with bro recording 3, 4 a.m. in the night. And I did music real consistently for a little while. I went on tour one time with my guy Futuristic. He really blessed me with so much stuff in life, bro. Opportunity to live at his sheesh house when I needed a place to live and shit like that. Took me on tour, bro. Like, hit 5 cities, and not even trying to be like I wasn't even popping or nothing. Like, that was like, for me, it was a real ass thing that bro did, because I was like, damn, like, I'm on a tour, bro. But then once COVID hit, I lost my step pops at the time, so I was just mentally all messed up, and I was like, really like, fuck this rap shit, bro. I'm doing I'm gonna do something else. Like, this ain't gonna pay the bills. Like, I'm just be real. I wasn't doing nothing, so I was like, let me go into this clothing thing, start messing around, and then that's that. But man, as a kid, I'm not trying to be like that. I was always fresh. My sister's dad always had me polo down, some Jordan 9s, and like, it was just always a thing to like have nice clothes and be like presentable always, all the time. So I grew up in a Mexican, half black household and stuff, so I'm very like cultured as far as like the black culture, the Mexican culture, all that stuff. Like you seen Virgin Mary, the God stuff, like that's from my nana and stuff like that. Just being around, you know, we got the candles in the crib, we got everything, bro. So, man, I'm just inspired by, again, too, just all urban culture, whether it's movies, like, you know, Blood In, Blood Out, Boys in the Hood, like all that stuff like matters to me. And I just, when I'm in my creative world, I just be thinking of that. Like, even though we play for keeps slogan, like I forget what movie it is, bro. I wish I could remember. But I remember as a kid, there was this movie where they played marbles. And like one of the kids in the movie's like, oh, we play for keeps. Like, and that thing stuck in my head ever since I was a little kid. Like when you play marbles, you play for keeps because you want that cooler little one. So one day when we were designing, I was like, oh, like we play for keeps. And like, because that's really like my motto too, bro. And anything I do, like I want to win, bro. Like I hate losing. I'm one of them people. I hate losing. I was sad as hell when the Suns lost the other day, bro. Like, I went to the gym and started shooting threes. And like, man, they should have signed me. But same, like, sports is a big thing for me, too. So, like, we've dropped sports collections and stuff like that. But, yeah, bro, just coming up, I lived a real crazy life seeing, you know, some of the craziest, I don't even want, not like family drama type, you know what I mean? That kind of crazy stuff, bouncing around. I probably ain't have my own room till I was like a senior in high school, bro. Crazy stuff. So not trying to be like that, but I lived that poverty lifestyle. Like, don't get it twisted. We had it good when we were kids, but once my mom's and her dude started going through it, like stuff got real shaky. I ended up leaving Mountain Point. I spent a semester out in Globe. That was like the worst time of my life because they were so far behind in school, bro.
It's like
the stuff they were learning, I learned 2 years ago. So I'm like, is y'all on? And then ended up coming back here, and then I mean shit, I never knew what I was gonna do, bro. I never knew. I didn't really like nothing. You know how some of the homies like cars or working on cars. I really didn't know what I was gonna do, bro. And then I started working in foot action. Well, my first job was, I ain't even gonna lie to nobody, I don't got no shame, I was a janitor up at a GCU, bro, when I was like 18, 19, 20, somewhere right there. But at that time, I was getting $300 checks a week, and I ain't have no bills. So I was just feeling on top of the world. Cause like, and then from there, I went from that to, so don't ever be too good to work a gym, bro. You got to start somewhere and just keep going, bro. Don't ever be too prideful. So I did that. Then I went to foot action. That's where I met Ryan, because Ryan had swag around the corner at the time. This at Fiesta Mall. And this is 2013, 14, somewhere right there. And then I just always be walking by like, damn, he need to hire me in there, bro. He need to hire me. Like, I don't want to go work this corporate thing. Like, I'd rather be over there. Like, it looks like my vibe. And then one day he gave me a chance. And then from there, I just showed consistency and dedication, bro. I've been with bro since then, and I ain't never asked for a raise. I ain't never asked for nothing. And you, not to be like that, y'all have seen some of the dope things that I get to do and experience, and most of it is because of him, and I get to be with him. But again, I put in my work, and I've earned everything, and I just play my role, and I never like step out of bounds or get too big-headed. And lately I've been like a little bit annoyed with getting my credit, because I've been like, man, a lot of people ain't showing no love, because it's like I be doing some things, and it's like I'll just like lay it up to Ryan, you know what I mean? That's on me too, because I'd be lazy. I'd be like, Ryan will get it all done for you, bro. Here you go. But lately I've just been handling all the way through. I got a lot of stuff coming up. Like I said, the Authentics party coming up. I got some clothing brands coming to town to do a pop-up in here. So a lot of stuff in the works. But I like I said, bro, staying consistent and being dedicated to what you do, like even on the bad days, like, man, that's just the number one thing I tell everybody. Stay consistent, bro, because there's going to be good days, there's going to be bad days. You're going to have good money days, you're going to have negative bank account days. Like, it's just the way the game goes. So.
Yeah, 100%. What kept you out of trouble, like, growing up? I know you said you grew up like an hour, 2
Fear, bro. Fear of getting my ass whooped. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I was
step pops.
Step pop, and my mom's wasn't really like whooping ass, but my mom, you know, my mom ain't like a pushover, but for sure, my step pops, man, he had us in line. Like, it was, y'all go to school, y'all play sports, and that was it, bro. Like, we didn't really get to like go hang out with our friends or do nothing of that. So like, I mean, this first time I smoked weed, I was like 18 years old, bro, where all my friends and stuff was doing that way younger and all that. So I honestly never got in trouble. I ain't never been in trouble, bro. My first time I got in trouble, I got pulled over at 18. The homie got pulled over at 18, and I had some tree, and that was 2010. So tree back then was a lot worse. So went to jail. That was my first time getting in trouble, was being a grown ass man. So I was just sitting there like, don't cry, bro. Whatever you do, don't cry. Like I don't know what I'm getting into, bro. But I'm 18. I'm Wiz Khalifa down. I got my shirt on with my camo cargos and my Chuck Taylors on. Worst thing to ever go to jail in, bro, is some Chuck Taylors, because they take your laces, so you sitting there walking with the clunkers, bro. That was the worst, man. So that was like really the first time I ever got in trouble, bro. And be honest with you, even as a grown man, like that was it. I was like, never, hell no. So. Man, like I said, I just try to be a good person. I don't like to mess with nobody's money, mess with people, or speak bad on nothing. So I just stay in my lane, bro. That's just it. So I can't say I've ever really been in nothing crazy well, that was it. Sports, like it was that. If we were doing anything, we was at sports, and then after that, just back to the crib.
What age did Step Pops come into your life?
Man, so he was there from day one. So when my mom got pregnant, my biological father bounced immediately as soon as she told him. Crazy times, but that was the 90s. So I was born in 91, so happened in the 90. According to my mom said, yo, your dad's family ain't gonna accept a Mexican baby. Like, they're from Montana. Like, so it was a little bit different back then too. So he just kind of bounced out. And then shortly after that, my mom had met my step-pops, which is my sister's dad. And he was always there from day one, bro. And I give him a lot of credit, regardless of how bad, like, stuff fell off with him and my mom and stuff he's done to me. Like, we've had drama and beef, but, like, I still give him that credit for being a 20-year-old, 21-year-old man taking responsibility of somebody else's kid. Because, like, I'm not saying I would never do that, but just thinking about the mental, like, a 21-year-old kid has to take responsibility for some other person's kid, bro. And treated me like his, all that. And then... shit, I'll tell you, bro. One day I remember my mom, I was like probably like 4 or 5 years old. My mom's hit me with a boot, bro. Boot in the face. Gave me a black eye immediately. My nana was hot at her, like hot. Because coincidentally, this same day, I got to go to court.
Oh, shit.
They covering the shit with makeup, covering it up. We go to court. It's crazy for, I guess, a 4 or 5 year old kid to remember, but I remember, bro. I sat in a judge's office, and it was like how bro is, and then they made my mom and step-pops leave, started just asking me a bunch of questions. Are your mommy and daddy nice to you? This. Like 20 minutes. Time passed, bro. I might have been like 12 or 13. I remember that day, and I asked my mom about it. I said, Mom, what was that about? She just hit me with it straight up. She's like, well, you're adopted. Like, I'm your mom, but your dad's not your dad. Like, he's your sister's dad. From that moment, bro, my life was just fucked. I was just like, my mind was just gone. Like, what do you mean? Like,
oh shit,
these people pretending? Like, the family's pretending? Like, everybody's pretending? Like, what do you mean? Like, so that ain't my uncle, that ain't my grand? Like, okay. So then from there, I'm just curious, who's my dad? What does he look like? Where is he? My mom don't have no contact with him, no nothing. So from 13 to like 21, I was real curious. Like, I just wanted to see what he looked like, bro, to be honest with you. Dad, if you hear this, I love you to death now. But back then, I just wanted to see what he looked like, just so I could be like content inside and just move on from it. When I was a janitor at GCU at 21, I was having a bad day, bro. I lost my wallet. It was like right after income tax season, so I had like 500, 600 in my wallet. Lost my wallet on a school campus. You know you ain't getting that back. I get home, my mom's like, I found info on your pops, like blah blah. Give a fuck about that right now, Mom. I just lost money, blah blah. I'm hot, bro. About an hour later, I get a phone call from a number I ain't never seen in my life. I pick up the phone. Hey, this is your dad, blah, blah. I hung up immediately, bro. Damn. Like, it was like a movie scene. I just, like, I let it out. I just started to cry, bro. It was crazy. And then my mom's like, call back. called him back. We started chopping it up. He ended up booking a flight like a month later, came out. And then from there, I've had a relationship with my dad since I was like 21, 32 now. So for like the last 11 years, I was going back and forth to Montana, just meeting like my grandparents. I got brother and sister out there, cousins, hell of family out there. And shit, I never knew in my life that's what I was missing out on, bro. I was so used to the city and Phoenix and this and that. Like, when I went out there, I was like, damn, I don't even need to smoke weed, bro. It's like very peaceful, calm, just different. Like, so I just been developing that relationship with my family for the last 10 years and stuff like that. I actually headed out there like next month to go take my son out there so they could see him, because they haven't seen him in like a year now. We go out there like once a year now because getting harder with him. And I'm dreading this flight right now. But yeah, bro. So that's really like the parts that I skipped over, but that's my life. And then like I said, with my step pops and stuff, I've seen a lot of abusive stuff with him and my moms. I've seen, same just losing houses, bouncing around, and struggles, bro. I remember I spent a month of my life eating spaghetti every night because that's all we could afford, bro. And like sometimes I know people be thinking like, people be capping about that. Like, I've heard crazy stories of what people had to eat before, and I'm like, I believe them, bro. I will not eat spaghetti till this day. Really? I don't care who make it. I don't care, bro.
That's my favorite food.
That's crazy. I don't care if it's Guy Fieri. I'm not eating it, fam. I'm just not.
That's crazy. That's a reason. Is it because it makes you feel poor?
Not because it just reminds me of that time, and it was such a bad time in life, bro. It's like, you knew you were coming home to eat that night, bro. So I just hated that period of life, and it reminds me of that every single time. So
I definitely feel you, because that's the same way I am with like certain things in life, like bologna, pork chops. Like, I don't eat pork because of that.
Yep. I hate them shits too. That's crazy. You say I hate pork chops, and people are like, no, that shit's nasty, bro.
That shit it makes me feel poor. Even like down to the soap. Like, if it's not Gain soap, if it's like Sun or something, like, damn, I feel poor like buying that. Or
that like I same. I have a little bit of like when my moms be going and buying the little off-brand stuff, I'm like, bro, you save 17 cents, bro. Come on, like, just buy the next one up, and it smells better, it lasts longer, all that. So,
but it just reminds me of that time, like you said. It's crazy. Like,
there's so many things that remind me. Yeah, you remember back in the day in my grandma's house, we used to have like them big ass like 5-gallon ones that used to pop up the soap.
Oh yeah,
where you like scoop the bro. That was things. That was a crazy. There's certain things about life that take me back. I just be like, wow, what a time, bro. Like, I don't even see those no more.
Having two different perspectives, I would say 3 different perspectives on fatherhood. How has that molded you into becoming the father that you are today?
Man, that's just been my number one thing. Like, thank God I got my girl's cool. That's just the one thing I feel blessed with. I don't regret my baby mama or none of that stuff. So, and that was just my thing. I always told myself, like, being that kid that didn't have his dad, like, I was always, we're grown men here. I was like, I don't care if it's a one-night stand or with something I didn't like I'm going to be there no matter 100%. What. So that's just been my commitment, and I've been there from day one. Like, if my BM was here, she'd tell you right now, I've been to every appointment. I've been to every little thing. I don't miss nothing. And that boy got a good bank account right now. He live in a very good neighborhood and stuff like. So that was just my thing, just trying to make sure I give him better than what I have. Obviously, that's what all of us want, bro. But just being there, though, I spent a lot of time with him. Obviously, y'all seen I had him in here. So any moment I can to spend time with him, that's what I'm on, bro. I'll pass up on anything. I don't 100%. Care. It don't matter. I'll pass up. Ryan get mad at me a lot because I'll pass up on a lot of cool stuff just to hang out with my son, because it's different for me, because, again, that void in my heart, like, man, that thing makes me happy than anything, just kicking it with him, bro. 100%. Seeing him be goofy and stuff. So
I definitely feel that, because I'm the same way. Like,
how many you got, real quick?
I got 2. So I got a 14-year-old. She'll be 15 in February, and then I got a 7-year-old. 7-year-old's my boy.
So you started young.
Yeah, super young.
How was that?
It was tough, man. It was a lot of learning curves, we're growing up together. A lot of things that I don't want to say regret, but it's a lot of things that my daughter missed out on that my son's now taking advantage of, right? For example, like sports. My son started sports when he was like 4 or 5 years old, and my daughter started sports when she was like 12.
Gotcha.
Right? Because when as a young parent, I wanted to be cool and then, like, okay, you make your own decisions. But then I learned from that. So now when my son was born, like, nah, you don't have no decisions, right? And then it's a lot of research that goes into it too. Like Michael Jackson was told what to do. Venus and Serena Williams was told what to do. Like, and they're great, you know? So I'm going to tell you what to do, and if you fall in love with it, you're going to fall in love with it, and that's what we're going to pursue. And luckily my son has, and, you know,
I be seeing him every football. You be having them dripped out, too, like that. That. To be honest with you, bro, I hate Instagram. I hate all of it besides going and see stuff like that, bro. I'd rather see like that shit's really dope because I'm like, man, that's real. People ain't sitting here trying to be liked or just trying to gain something, like just showing your kids and stuff, bro, seeing people be dads and stuff. That shit makes me happy, bro.
Yeah,
really.
100%. That's like, I want to say that's one of my purposes in life, is just to be a dad, bro. Because the same way with you, like, I grew up, I didn't have my biological pops. We just started a relationship when I turned like 19, and I'm 30 right now. So, you know, 11 years, and then I had a step pops. He was there for me since I was 2 years old. But same situation, you know, he got into alcohol, got into drugs. It was a lot of like back and forth, a lot of fights that we got into, a lot of fights he got into with my mom's, and I was more of his friend as opposed to his son in the later years of my teenage years, right?
That's how it is. Like right now with me and my dad, like I love him to death, but it's more like we're bros than it. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I feel it. Because with my pops right now, like when I started having a relationship with him, like I'm a grown man. I got a kid at that time, like, you know, so you can't really tell me nothing, but we're gonna have a relationship.
Yeah,
like,
that was my same exact thing. I was like, when he came out here, back then I was living a crazier, dumbass life, but told my mom, I was like, yeah, I'm finna take him to the trap. Like, he finna come. Like, I ain't gonna lie. We was in there, we was smoking 10 people deep. My dad just sitting there. I'm like, if you ain't want this, you should have been there. But this me. This who I am. So, you know, he accepted it and took it for it is. But I'm on the same thing. Like, and can't really tell me too much. And he never tried to or nothing like 100%. That. But it's just, you know, and I enjoy the relationship and all that. And it's growing to be something cool. So, and at the end of the day, I'm not one of those people. You know, some people be holding that grip, be mad, want to punch their dad, or just, well, it ain't that deep, fam. Like, we all, man, like, we all make dumb choices and decisions at some points in our life. And, like, either you're going to get mad and have that void missing the rest of your life, or you're going to get over it and just accept it and move on and just hope nothing like that ever happens again. So,
the same, you kind of broke it down when you said you didn't know that was the void you were missing. Like, it just hit me right now that, damn, you're right, because that's probably what was going on with me. Because now, like, me and my pops will, like, go grab something to eat, or, you know, like, we'll have that relationship where it's just me and him. And that shit feels good, like, sometimes, like, you know, it just makes you happy. But I also think if we didn't go through what we went through growing up, we wouldn't be the type of parents we are today.
Definitely. Yeah, I don't know what type of dad I'd be if I had, you know, both that white picket fairy tale story. So, again, like, I'm blessed the way it's gone because, again, I'm going to be there till I die for that little boy. So, and I know it's the same thing for you. So, that's the crazy part when you're a kid or a grown adult without kids and you hear people like, oh, my kid, and you just be like, that's all y'all talk about, fam. But then you get there and you're like, oh my God, this kid is my whole world. Like, I don't care about nothing else, bro. So my whole cell phone just filled with pictures of pictures of him,
you gotta buy the extra storage.
Yeah.
Nah, I feel it, man. Well, just wait till he gets into sports, man. It's gonna be different.
I've been talking about that with my mans. I'm like, bro, we saw there were some little kids, and I was like, damn, he got the little Kobe's on. I was like, I can't wait till, you know, his first one, he got the little Kobe's on out there. So, be tight, bro. But what's your boy's favorite sport right now?
It's football, man. He loves football. Like, just that's his thing, and that's where we can get the drippiest. Like, I'm having a tough time right now, just trying to get him some drip for baseball, man. Like, it's tough to. I feel like because it's so uniform and it's so old school, like, you can't really do it. But with football, like, that boy loves to get dressed.
I see that more in, like, these youth circuits and stuff like that. Even in the basketball, they're starting to have, like, little cooler jerseys and stuff like that. So, and that's what it's about, like, having that individuality and stuff still while playing sports. That's the one thing about sports. Like you said, that old school stuff kind of need to go out the window and let people have some creativeness. I mean, you see it in the NFL. These dudes are coming out with different jerseys and cool stuff. And that's what the kids want, too. The kids want to wear their visors, and they want the cool gloves and stuff like that, too. So,
but that's what he loves, man. He's been playing kid pitch baseball right now, and that's my sport. I love baseball, so that's kind of where I push him to go. I didn't want him to play football.
Okay.
Yeah, and his mom actually signed him up, and she's the one that pushed for it, and I'm thankful for it because, man, we both fell in love with it. Like, I mean, I'm a Cardinals fan, so I love football altogether, and I'm like a super diehard Cardinals fan. Like, I told
that
this.
was tough, my guy. I was just up there this last Cowboys Cardinals game, man.
Oh, yeah,
bro.
he was mad, huh?
Hot, bro. I sat in 2-hour traffic on the way home. I'm like, never again, bro. Like, I'm tired.
That was our Super Bowl this year.
For
man.
real, bro.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, it was lit. And then as soon as Josh Dobbs hit that run in to start the game, I was like, no way this is happening.
It's tough too, cause like my son, I make sure he's a
Real
Cardinal
quick. Before that, who is your favorite Cardinal all time?
All time?
Yeah.
Adrian Wilson.
Okay.
Yeah, the strong safety.
Defense,
yeah.
yeah.
That's my favorite Cardinal of all time. Him and Larry Wilson. I never seen. Obviously, Larry Wilson is old,
Yeah.
but just watching like the black and white tapes of him growing up and just seeing his figure in the stadium and number 8, like, I don't know, it was just something about that. But
yeah, Adrian Peterson, he came and turned the city up too.
Adrian Peterson was dope.
High Point with his shoe store and stuff. I remember I used to shop up there heavy when I was younger. So, yeah, he was really.
I'm not really. I mean, I mess with him, but I'm not really a fan of like those that make a name somewhere else and then come here.
Yeah.
Right, and that all comes down to like the general manager and shit like that. Like, we always want to get these old players and play for now. Like, we need to develop some people, man. And
definitely.
I'm glad the draft went the way it went this year.
Who'd y'all even get? I ain't even.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm tripping. I'm tripping.
We
Seen
got
that
him
on Instagram everywhere.
And then we got this dog, Darius Robinson, from Mizzou. He plays DN.
Okay.
But yeah, I feel like now we got
should
something
be a little
started.
bit better year too with Kyler
Hopefully.
back and healthy and stuff,
hate
and then
Kyler,
some
man.
weapons. Yeah, man, I mess with Kyler. I've met him in here before. We did a
Oh, yeah, you guys
pop up
did that
for
pop-up,
him.
yeah.
He signed me a jersey and stuff. So I feel you on the football side, like
Yeah.
for sure. It's different, bro. It's very unique to see like the way that they let his style of play like just ride in the NFL.
Yeah.
And usually they try to change that or stuff
Yeah.
like that. And it's a lot of improvising, and so it reminds me of like when we were kids on the street, like get open, fam,
Yeah,
just get open, get out there, get open. So I feel you, but I mean he's a cool, nice dude and stuff like that. But it's same when I took a picture with him, I was like, the same height, bro. Like, do I got a chance?
Hey, don't get me wrong. Like, we start winning, I'm gonna be the biggest Kyler Murray fan ever.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's everything. Like me and Ryan saying here, like sales cure all. So
Yeah.
in the league, I'm sure wins cure all. So
Yeah.
as long as you win and everybody happy. So
I'm just mad because that draft, most people hate the Dallas Cowboys, right? And that's cool, but I hate the 49ers.
same.
Like, I'm a
Same,
big.
bro.
Like, if their shit could blow up, let it blow up.
Yeah, if they're the same, like of all the teams, I can't stand 49ers, bro. Like I could deal with Cardinals fans because it's like not being disrespectful, like y'all ain't got too much.
Yeah.
So, but the 49ers stuff, bro, that thing gets annoying. Because like again, you be thinking they so good, and then you think about it, they're like I saw the stat, they're like they ain't won since before the Cowboys either. I'm like, why they be hating on us too? But again, at the end of the day, the Cowboys are the biggest hated franchise. It just is, bro. People just hate the Cowboys just to hate the Cowboys.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, for
crazy.
sure.
So
Yeah, but I hate the Niners, and the reason I don't like Kyler Murray is because we could have drafted what's old boy from the Niners?
Bosa?
Yeah, we could have drafted Nick Bosa. That was who I wanted to draft, and we drafted fucking Kyler Murray. But
who was the quarterback?
we didn't have one.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's why.
But if we had Nick Bosa,
that was when the whole like it was McCoy, and Carson, and all them,
Stafford.
yeah.
It was a bad time, but sometimes I feel bad because I kind of put that onto my son, and his mom always makes fun of him, like, man, you're gonna like make him grow up like a loser his whole life, like, cheering for a losing team. And so he looks up to my nephew a lot, so he'll kind of like try to get under my skin and be like, hey Dad, I'm gonna wear that Cowboys jersey. I'm like, bro, you better shut your ass up. Or I'm gonna wear that Lakers jersey, like.
Yeah, man, the Suns let us down, bro.
Oh, man.
I'm heartbroken still. I've been talking about that stuff all day because I really expected something different. And KD's one of my favorites of all time. So I was just like, when we got him, I didn't even believe it. I'm like, y'all are lying.
Yeah.
Shut up. Like, ain't no superstar coming out here like that. Hell no. Then he was. I was like, and then when I went and saw it live in front of me and I saw it, bro, and I looked up, I'm like, it's big as hell, bro. This is like an idol right here, right in front. Literally, but inbound and a pass right in front of me.
Damn.
When I was sitting courtside, I'm like, damn, this is crazy, bro. Like, I sat courtside for Suns and Lakers. Ryan took me for my birthday this past year. And that was one of the craziest things I ever got to see is LeBron and KD on the court at the same time. That, and then 2021 finals, I got to go to game 6, I think. Giannis right there, Book right there. It was, and then there's Braun sitting right across from us. There's a picture somebody took, bro, and in the picture, like, it's me and Ryan. You can see Braun right there. I'm like,
damn.
Later on in life when they run these 30 for 30s on that, like, I might be able to see myself in that thing. So
That's tight. How's the experience sitting courtside? Like, is it different?
it's different, bro, for sure. If y'all ever get the chance to do it or anything, or you save up some bread to do it, I would definitely do it, bro. It's just different all the way. And then when you get to be in those little clubs that they have for the row A people, like, there are a lot of important people to the city, you know, that I've met so many people that outside of like clothing, like just business owners in general, like, and that's what that stuff's really about more than anything, bro. You think them people is there for the game, but when they go to the back or in between, they having a great time mingling, talking, vibing, and it's like really like a little like, it's like a group of like, you know, ballers, whatever, however you want to put it, and they all just vibe and chill. Like, even after the game, they got this little club you could go. It's called the Nexus. You could go chill in there, get drinks, and just post up for, you know, that's what we be on. So, but the experience is super dope, bro. I've sat everywhere though. Don't get it twisted. I've sat at the top of the rap. At the very top one time and sat courtside in the same game, bro. Like, just on some. I'm very humble about this stuff. So I've sat everywhere in that arena. I've sat up top. I've sat in suites. I've sat but nothing like that row A, bro. It's just nothing like it, bro.
That's my son's dream. So I told him I'm gonna make it happen one day. So
definitely
saving up some bread. When I think it was his 5th birthday or whatever year that we went to the finals. His birthday is in December 1st, and so that his birthday present was going to the game. We played the Warriors, and we went down to row 1, and we could see like them warming up, and we trying to get like DA or Book to like look this way, but it was during COVID, so like nobody, you know. Yeah, it was right after COVID.
Tough, yep.
But we were close. I mean, because his
that
biggest thing,
we even had to wear masks.
Down there.
We had to wear masks down there. It sucked, bro.
One of the things I kind of bragged to him about is I met like DA, because when DA was here, that was one of his favorite players, and I'll show him the video. Like, yeah, look, I was right there with him. Like,
that's dope. Yeah.
Yeah, but
my son's really into monster trucks right now, bro. I just took him to Monster Jam the other day.
How was that?
It was cracking, bro. Like, I never really been into any of that stuff. So the first one I went to was like a year ago when he was a little bit younger. We took him, but he wasn't really that involved because he wasn't all comprehending what's going on. But this last time, bro, I almost had tears in my eyes how geeked he was. He was just so lit. And Gravedigger's his favorite. So saying we were able to buy like those little pit passes and go down before it started. Got to go take a picture in front of it, touch it, all that. So
yeah, that's tight.
Had his little day made. So
yeah, giving those little experiences is like what fatherhood's about, man. Just
I think I enjoyed it more than him. To be honest,
just watching him enjoy it. Yeah,
literally.
Yeah, that's how I be with football. Like, we went to the championship, and we had to travel to Texas for the championship for a tournament out there, and you know, just watching him just go out there and play is like, damn, it brought a tear to my eye. But then we actually lost the game, and at halftime, like, he put his head down, like he was walking back to the sideline, and most, like, everybody else, like, the parents are yelling at their kids like, hey, step it up, like, hey, you know, like cussing at them and doing all type of crazy shit, and my son's like walking back, and I'm like, hey, pick your fucking head up, bro, like, it's all good, you're doing your job, right? So it was kind of different for him to realize, like, oh shit, my dad's not like these parents, and you know, talking down.
That's a big thing, bro. Like that's how my step pops was like on our like game. We fucking on our asses afterwards. So that's one thing I love to hear that because again, it ain't that deep. Like Braun said, it's just basketball, it's just football, it's just it ain't that deep, bro. So especially be on your kid about it because they gonna take that home. You got to live real life after that.
Yeah,
like, you don't want them fearing you because they had a bad game. It's like Giannis said, like. There's bad games. Sometimes you're the winner. Sometimes you're the loser. That's sports. So
how did going on tour and like doing music mold you into becoming the person that you are today?
Well, I feel like for me being a rapper all the time, it was like that was me. I was that rapper. I was like, as long as I'm fresh and I got all the shit, as long as I make some decent music, like that's the thing. So I was always like, make sure that was my first thing. Drip, like just that's it. Like. Make sure that's good. So like the music was always like I just make some content, get it, put it out, be drippy in the videos, have all the stuff I'm rapping about, do all the stuff I'm rapping about. But I think just seeing like even seeing Futuristic grind the way he does with music, it's like I recognize like I wasn't putting my all into music like that at that level. And so to see somebody at his level, what he had to do, I was like, damn, bro's going hard and doing a lot, and it never stops. Like that's with anything being consistent, but being a rapper, you got to stay relevant, bro. You got to be so consistent and put out good material. So rapping just really inspired me to take the clothes and tell the story like the same way I would do like with the music and rapping and like what I'm about. Like I know a lot of people they make clothes and stuff, and then I don't even see them wear their own brand and stuff like that, crazy. Bro. I'd be confused. I'd be like, why are you in Off-White? And then like it's cool to do that, but like me, like I was like podcasts, I'm like, oh, I'm putting on some Authentics, you know. Anything I do, anywhere I'm going, I'm trying to wear Authentics. So that's just my mindset, bro. Just be true to myself and like whatever I'm making, like actually love that I would wear that shit no matter what. I'm not gonna put out some stuff and try to sell it to you knowing I wouldn't even wear that shit. Like that's not me. So that's like what the music was just staying true and staying original. You could go listen to my old raps. I'm not rapping about no crazy stuff, nothing. Everything I rapped about I actually did, I lived, and I could prove and all that. So that was just my biggest thing was authenticity. Like one of my shits was all authentic. One of my mixtapes was all authentic. So just kept the authentic thing going. And then me and Ryan, one time we were at a clothing convention in Vegas, and we had walked the whole floor, the whole show, and we were like, nothing's hot. There ain't nothing hard here, bro. We went back to the hotel. We just started plotting ideas and stuff. We were like, Authentics, like let's just do it. Like let's just rock with it. Yeah. Then it just was an idea, and then took like a year. And from there, bro, we just been going with it. So.
Damn. Would you ever go back to rapping?
Man, so as funny as it is sometimes, like, cause one of the people I like look up to as far as everything is two people, fucking Desto Dub from Cough Syrup and Burner. So you're familiar with both. Burner sell weed, rap,
everything,
clothes, everything. Same with Dub, rap, sell clothes. You know, so that's those two people have always been an inspiration to me and stuff that I apply to my life and like blueprints that I've taken from them. But sometimes I think about it. Sometimes I'll be like, damn, I wonder, like, just even right now, if I could go hop in and just go put a fire verse together. Like, I ain't done it in so long, but sometimes I think about it. But at this point, like, what am I gonna do, fam? I'm too old. I don't want to do that shit.
Costs too much money to be a rapper.
I don't want to be the one again trolled on the internet like his old ass trying to rap again. Like, you know, like.
We had a segment on the pod one time. Like, what's the age? Like, a cap age? Like, you gotta quit.
Man. It depends, because I don't want to knock nobody. And that's because I know there's some cats out here that are a little bit older than me that been going, and I don't think they should stop because they've been consistent and they got a base. And like, for instance, my guy Sincerely Collins, he's been going. He's been rapping probably longer than a lot of people in AZ, and he's still going. And for someone like him, it's like, well, he makes good music, he makes good stuff. Like, as long as your stuff's still good, I'm rocking with it. But
I feel it.
To the homies that is 28, 29, 30, and there's no momentum, you got no following, and you begging people, Are you getting mad that people y'all ain't support? Respectfully, fam, it just might not be it, bro. And you might need a couple people to tell you that. And that's the thing with the homies, like, bro, like, if I make something you don't like, just tell me, fam. Like, you don't got to just buy my stuff just because it's me. Like, oh, Kris, I don't like this collection right now. Like, it's not really my flavor, my style. Cool. I'm rocking with it. Like, last time I had people tell me, like, oh, we don't rock with white Jesus. Like, all right, that's cool, fam. Respect. Like, don't bother me none. Like, I'll drop some other stuff you'll probably buy, but cool.
Yeah. You got to be open to the criticism. I think that's what a lot of people lack here, especially here in the city. Like, people
just get mad, bro. Like, so mad.
No reason.
Like, I don't care if y'all like me, don't like. I mean, if y'all like me, cool. But if y'all don't like me, it don't bother me none. If you don't like the brand, that's cool. Like, support somebody out here that's your man's or your boy or something, bro. Because at the end of the day, we all trying to make it somewhere. We all trying to feed our kids. And it still comes from the community within to help each other and push each other, because that's what life is. These restaurants and stuff ain't going to win if we don't go eat at their restaurant.
Exactly.
So it's just that, bro. I like to support, like I said, the genuine things that I really like and I really love. So
how do you feel about, like, do you feel like there's a certain thing as far as, like, gatekeeping here in the city? Like,
for sure. It's so funny you say that, because I almost wanted to make a video today, like, because I've been getting hit up by a lot of people from outside of Arizona. And to me, it seems like dudes is kind of, they're watching one dude that's messing with me. And I'm cool with a lot of people, and it's like, I got a play going with a guy, and then it'd be like somebody else come out the side and be trying to run the same play. And it's like, me personally, like, I don't like to use the word, I use the word whore. I don't like to be a whore. I don't want to fuck with everybody, because then it's just like you trying to get everything, bro. So for me, I'm like, I'm in a rough place, because I don't want to seem like I'm gatekeeping. It's just like, bro, I think these fools have a little secret beef in Cali right now, and they trying to run the plays with me, and then I'm getting hit up by another dude, and he's like, hey, bro, like, how can I do this? And I'm like, I feel like you and bro out there is kind of, and it's just very confusing. So as far as the gatekeeping thing, is like, it puts me in a rough position, because I don't own guest list, bro. I don't have the final say so if you could get your brand in here. I could get you on a conversation with Ryan. I could get your line sheet to Ryan. I could tell Ryan, yo, their shit's dope. Like, you got this, and this going on. Like, and Ryan be like, all right, cool. Like, tell him, send a line sheet. So at the end of the day, I wanted to make a video saying, like, I don't gatekeep. I know some of y'all starting to feel that way or think I'm trying to block y'all from y'all blessings. I don't care, bro. I have this whole thing filled with everybody's brands if I could, but it's not my decision. And it still comes down to, like, you still have to have real momentum for a store to pick up your brand, bro, in another city. So, but there definitely is, for sure. There's gatekeeping in every lane. I'm sure you deal with it in the DJ thing, and it's just, that's it. That's my number one thing I always tell people too. The older dudes never want to see the younger guys come in, and that's one thing I put in perspective. Like, Bron's balling still, but like the youthful people, they want to see Luka and LaMelo and Edwards ball, bro. They want, like, and there's always new coming, so you can't be intimidated by it. You still got to just keep elevating your game. So, but at the same time, bro, gatekeeping is so corny, because it's just like, what's it really going to harm you to help plug somebody at the end of the day? It's dumb, and it's happened to us. There's been brands we can't get in here because other stores in the city got it. And to be 100, they've told people, don't sell the guest list, don't sell. It's like, bro, we ain't never said that about y'all ever, bro. That's one thing I can say. Like, anybody that hate on us, we've never spoken badly about anybody out there, but we've heard people blatantly say, like, our brand reps, like, embellish, we carry a brand embellish. Our rep will hit us like, hey, bro, they told us, like, not to sell to you. Like,
oh, damn.
Where does that come from, fam? Like, everybody got to eat out here, like, you know. So that's one of the craziest things I feel like in 2024, as far as the clout chasing and all that kind of lame stuff, is like the wannabe gatekeeper. Everybody thinks they're somebody, bro. And like, it's like, fam, we all know the same people, and it just takes a conversation, bro. And to anybody, if you feel like you getting doors shut on you or this or that, man, just try to go direct, and all you can do is keep trying. Like, keep trying. So the minute, like Ryan told me, I was having a bad day last week. I was like, bro, I'm ready to give up. He's like, well, that's what they want you to do, just so you know. Like,
Facts.
It's easier to give up.
Yeah.
Either figure it out or give up. Go ahead and give up, or you can figure it out. I figured it out that day, and so.
There's this quote I live by from Nip. So you're closer to the finish line than when you started.
For sure.
Yeah, you can never give up. But
never.
We kind of have this theory that we came up with that, like, the so-called gatekeepers here in the city are like the ones that don't really got motion.
For sure.
Like, because we speak to different people that really got motion, that not even in the city, but just throughout the nationwide. Yeah. And bro, they just give us so much game for free. Like, we just ask a question, or we pick up the phone and we call, and they're like, yeah, it's this and this. But then, like, when we speak to the homies, or like when we speak to the guys that are in our space, it's like they kind of look at us weird. Like, we don't really want to give you that information. Like, what?
For sure.
It's kind of weird.
No, for real. And just like you're saying, a lot of people front and act like they know, and they really don't. So
yeah.
I feel you on that, bro. Like, that's why I said it's in every lane too, and I hate seeing it. But again, you making moves, you doing your thing. So like I said, as long as you stay consistent, like, your name's popping in the city, like, Yeah.
So. What's like some of your favorite moments or favorite memories with Authentics itself?
First one is when 50 Cent walked through here. He came through for like a little walkthrough in the store, and then we showed him the brand. Just naturally, he's like, "Give me it!" Like, he got it, put that thing on. He went out to his bottle signing he had, like, over there on the west side or something. He wore it all day, everything out. Like, it's 50 Cent, bro. Like, yeah. I don't even know how I got 50's first CD. I might have stole it from a friend back in the day, but like, that's 50 Cent, fam, wearing my shit. Like, that shit was huge.
Damn.
Another one was Floyd. Boxing, Floyd was my idol. I mess with Floyd on, like, the cocky, the shit talking, all that. Like, deep down, if I was like a Cole, I'd be the same way talking, bro. Yeah. So I always looked up to Floyd. Again, how can you hate on a motherfucker 50-0, 51-0, whatever you want, whatever it is? Like, he don't lose. Like, that's my mind. I don't want to lose, fam. So I got a phone call from Ryan. I think Ryan called me like, "Yo, Floyd's in it." I'm like, "Huh?" He's like, "Come pull up to the print shop. Like, we got it." And I'm like, "What do you mean you got it?" Hang up.
Speaking in codes.
Call my baby mama. Floyd's wearing it. How come we didn't see it? Because, like, we a week before, I got word from my guys in Vegas. They're like, "Yeah, Floyd's been buying it. Floyd came in and bought it, but he didn't want to take no pictures."
Oh, because you guys are in a store.
Yeah, because we're in a store at Fashion Show Mall called Fresh Society. Shout out Fresh Society. And they're in, like, the Bay Area too and stuff like that, heavy. So they got stores all over. But Floyd goes there, and he bought the stuff, and I seen the homies when I was out in Vegas. They're like, "Yeah, he came, but we couldn't get a picture. He didn't want to take a picture." Like, that's fine, cool. Like, hopefully he just wear it and we see it one day. Yeah. So that day, I go turn on the notifications. I never got a notification, like, from anything from Floyd. So I'm like, "What? I have all his stuff on. What do you mean you found some?" And I just go to his page, start looking, bro. He's getting in a yellow Ferrari, wearing the Jesus hoodie, the other Jesus hoodie. So he, for me, or the T. So I was like, damn, that shit was crazy for me, bro. Like, Floyd Mayweather, 50 Cent, like, and I've gotten some stuff in some other big names' hands. They just haven't worn it yet, or whatever the case may be. But again, a lot of dudes have worn it. So, man, my dog Waka, like, that's really been one of the most genuine people that, like, put that shit on, posted it on his Instagram, did a bunch of stuff for me. So that's really one of the most genuine rappers that I've ever came across. My boy Waka and JJ, his manager. I have a really good relationship with him, and they really mess with me and support me and put me on. Like, when they're out there touring and stuff, they're wearing my stuff all the time, bro. Yeah, so
that's tight. What are some L's you took with the brand?
Man, we take L's every day. That's the one thing people don't see. Like, they really don't see it, bro, and they think everything. Yeah, obviously we make the gram look good, but if I really posted the negative stuff, like the stuff that happens, like, I mean, just for instance, the store, if y'all see up there, bro, this thing flooded the last 3 days. It was crazy, annoying. So, again, there just be little things, bro. We take some L's on. So, like, there's been drops. Like, you know, we order too many T-shirts on, and, like, damn, how are we going to sell these and stuff? But that's one thing me and Ryan were having a conversation. Like, it's part of the game. There's L's. Yeah. You don't win every time. It's just like everything else. You're not going to win every single time. But we haven't took too much of L, but I hate losing, period. So any a chargeback happen, bro, I'm hot. Like, you charging back a $100, fam? Like, bro, come on, y'all. Like, what is going on? So, man, I don't want to say there's a big L yet. You know, we've had probably like, I want to say maybe 3 very good successful drops. And we've had probably one that we'd say like is an L right now. And it was like almost 2 years ago now when we first started and kind of wasn't all the way knowing what we were doing and stuff. But now we're so fine-tuned, like, I guarantee this next one we drop on the 10th, like, this is just gone. Like, if people don't order it online that day of, after the wholesale and everything, bro, it's going to be a wrap, and it's going to be hard to get for people. So it's just kind of getting to that lane where we're fine-tuning everything on our ordering and this and that. And that, like you said, a lot of free game is like, people don't understand, like, when you're manufacturing outside of the United States, there's minimum 100 quantity order. Like, you can't get a shirt unless you're ordering 100. So for a lot of dudes, it's like, think of that. Can you sell 100 of that one item? Can you? Because again, nowadays people are doing drops. They're 4 T-shirts, shorts, socks, all that, and everything comes with a minimum. So just scaling and like having your business together and stuff, bro, that's all like very key. And to making sure you don't take L's. Like, that's the last thing I want to do is take a L, but it happens, and we roll with the punches. But I don't think we've had nothing too crazy, bro. I some of that in my book, some of the L's is gifting some stuff and they don't ever wear it. Like, that'd be when I'm hot. Like, I'd be like, bro, I shouldn't have even done that. Like, but most of the people that I have gifted, everybody's wore it. Blue Bucks, them, like I said, Ralphie. I just keep saying all those names because they're the more recent ones. But, bro, a lot of people, Wally the Sensei really messed with me tough. Like, he really supports the brand, him and his homies. So that, and then I like LA. I fuck with LA music scene. So the biggest thing for me was DM Draco, bro.
Damn.
Like 2 weeks before he died.
Damn.
He was out here earlier in the year he did a show out here, him and Ralphie, and I DM'd him. And he hit me up like 2 hours later, like, what you got for me, bro? Like, you know, just chopping it up. And then I hit him. I think it was just too late in the day. You know how sound check come in. It was like 6 p.m. I was like, I'm not going to be able to get him through. That was like one. That was still my favorite rapper, but that was my biggest person I wanted to get in it because you see him. He supported hella people out there in L.A. and really put it on and rock with it. So for me, that was one of the people I really wanted in it, and I was very close. But
damn, that's tough. What would you say, like, there's certain drops that you know is not gonna, like, the margins aren't gonna be high, but you put it out anyway? Because that's kind of what we're dealing with right now with the Next Lover's Lane, is the merch that we're putting out. Our profit margins like almost close to none on the merch itself, but we feel like we gotta put it out so people have something to take home.
And that's the thing, like, in those stages, it's like, just don't take an L on them. Like, don't take an L on them, but if you make no money, you don't make no money, but your name's out there, you're getting it out there, so that's still a win. That's a fucking win. So, again, if your plan is to make money off of the brand, it's like, all right, well, keep pushing it every day and keep coming up with dope things and dope marketing and keep trying to get it on people. So, from me to you, my thing is I make, from manufacturer to wholesale, 70%. So if it costs you $30 to make a garment, you need to charge 70% more to wholesale, and then whatever that price is. So for instance, it's $50. So then those wholesale people buy it for $50, then they can go turn around and flip it for $100. So they're making their 50% margin. So that's just some game I learned from other guys in the clothing game. And ever since they told me that, I just ran with it. Cool. So I do my math on whatever some cost me. And I break it down differently. Ryan taught me that way. Like, we include everything, the shipping, and divide it up like that. So if we ordered 50 units with shipping, this, that, and it's $2,500 divided up, that's the cost of what it costs us to get it all the way done in here. Yeah. So, and just don't ever be afraid to charge, bro, like that price, because at the end of the day, like, if people really support you and really that, and just don't be putting no shit out either. Don't be charging people on some tees that are going to rip, or the DTF is going to crack after they wash, because then they're going to be hot. Like, spend $40. I'm like, nah, they not feeling that, bro. So, and then too, y'all ever need help with anything, let me know. Again, like, we got everything. We got, I told you about the print shop and stuff before, and then again, like, you're experiencing some of those things, like with prints and bigger prints. Like, there's some things that people in their head, they want to do this, but they don't even know, like, certain people don't have the capabilities or the way that that's getting done. Like, oh, that's not even screen printed, bro. What you're looking at, that's a transfer, or that's, you know what I mean? So there's so much to the clothing game that I feel like a lot of people are so surface level and don't really dig in all the way deep. And that's one thing Ryan's always been with me. Like, bro, you got to be getting way more than you, like, so just keep going, bro, and keep trying to find better garments, seeing what you're, and feedback from your people, see what they like, what tees they like. Do they like the thicker collars? Do they like thin? What do they like? So, and that's where we started. We used to be on some like $12 blanks and stuff like that. Now we manufacture our own tee. Like, this is our own tee all the way. This isn't a LA Apparel, a Gildan, Comfort Colors, none of that. Which nothing's wrong with going that route. A lot of people make money off of going that route, and it's possible. But in the world of being a real brand, essentials, a gallery, you have to be making your own garment. So,
what's the difference between just buying a blank and creating your own blank?
Creating your own blank comes down to the dimensions, like how long, the ends, all this stuff, measurements and this and that, where blanks are just like, you know, you find a blank you like, you order off the website, they come in, they ship in, and it just is what it is. Where these, we had to really dial into specific, like, weight. So weight is GSM, grams per square meter. A lot of people in the clothing world, oh yeah, how much GSM? They're like, huh? Like, what? Like, how heavy is your stuff? Like, that's the quality, bro. Like, and that's what people care about. So, you know, the better brands, they're up there in the 250, 300 GSM on tees, and then hoodies are at the 400, 500 GSM. That's those big, heavyweight ass hoodies y'all feel, but they look cool. They just look dramatically different than that standard hoodie, you know? So, and again, like I said, there ain't nothing wrong with that, because we've started at those levels and we knew where we wanted to be. We just had to go through the process and figure it out. And then that's just what happened. The pieces just start to slowly come together.
What's the difference in price as far as just buying a blank and creating your own?
Very expensive for sure, because same thing, minimums, you got to order shit on blanks. I think it's a little bit more on blanks that you got to order, because it's just blanks. But for instance, I think our blank now is $23, bro.
$23 per blank?
Yep. That's before printing. That's before anything. That's just the blank getting it here. So where I told you before on LA Apparels, we're at like $10, $12, you know, so our shit jumped up dramatically. And then after printing, bagging, tagging, the wash tag on the inside, like all those little things start to tally up, bro. So it's like, but that's what makes you a real brand. Like, everybody buys in more, they flip this inside out. Oh, there's a QR code in there I can scan, or oh, it tells me what it's made out of and this and that. So all those little pieces matter, but it's like, don't do it too soon. Right. Because when you do it too soon, you're spending, like you said, you're spending a lot of money and you don't got that much of a margin, because they're not flying that quick, you know? So it's like, just gain your momentum and keep going. And once you feel like, all right, we're in a place where we could take this shit to the next level because people are buying in, that's when you do it. So
how do you take that $23 down to like a LA Apparel $10, $12?
What you mean exactly?
Like to where you have your own blanks and you're not spending $23 per blank. Like, now you can, I guess, distribute them to where it's like LA Apparel, where it's costs $10.
Oh yeah, I mean, that's the thing. When we have it's just the bulk. The bigger the bulk you get, the cheaper it comes. So again, obviously, that's where we want to be at a level. So yeah, we could order 1,000 blanks, and hopefully they're not $23, they're $13. But that's just anything. There's always, when you call these places, what's the price break? Like, oh, they'll be like 500. So when you're ordering 10, 20, 30, 40, 100, 200, 300, it's the same price. But if you get to 500, bro, we'll go down $2. We'll go down to $9 since you're ordering so much. So that's just the key. The bigger bulk buys you do, and that's moving strategic too. Like, why not go big on white and black tees? You know you're going to forever make them.
Right.
So if you're going to keep going, just take invest in them. you don't have to print that one style on every single one of them. Just space it out, keep them going. So that's one thing we do is like, because we do a lot of LA apparel for brands in the city, whether it's like the weed shops or the club people and stuff like that. They always are hitting us to get stuff made, and we're like, well, LA apparel is a very good tee for what you're trying to do. So, but bulk is the way, bro. Like, order more, always order more, because when you get to the, like you said, that's the problem you're dealing with. You buy 30 tees and you're at $300 on 30 tees. You're like, well, damn, I'm at $10 right now before I even went and got them printed. Yeah. So then you're like 15 after everything. So I got to charge 30.
Yeah, it gets expensive, man.
Bro, and it adds up quick. And then people be like, damn, bro, for $100 for a tee. I'm like, you know what we had to do to make that tee, to get that tee, to get it shipped here on either a flight or a boat, like whatever, bro. It's so much. Like, yeah, that's 23 without the shipping. And that's the shipping adds like it depends on where you're at, $2 to $5, bro. Like, it's crazy,
man.
So then you're at $28, and then I got to charge my 70%, so I got to get to $55 to charge people. And then once they buy them from me, I don't care what you sell them at. Some people have sold them way more than $100, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. We were making tees on the LA Apparels. Sheik did a 500 t-shirt order from us, bro. They were selling them on their website for $150.
Damn.
Shirts that we were selling, I mean, I even took out that's a L for me, because we were selling to them at 25. These putting them up at 150. Like, but at the same time, when you get 500 bulk order, like, let's go, let's run it. Like, it was a print we already had. It was easy to go. Let's run it. So, but they won off that more than I did. You know what I mean? So,
man. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That profit margin is crazy.
Bro, crazy.
So, they stacked on that.
But it's like that. Like, if you know you can sell it, and then that was the thing. They got it, and it went well. They're like, oh my God, we need more. We need more. We're like, we sold out, bro. We're down. We're not up there. They're like, well, if y'all could do it, we're like, fuck it, let's do it. Yeah. So we did it, and then that's another part of the game that people don't understand. Just because you get stuff like that, you ain't getting paid right there, bro. It's a net 90. You got to wait 90 days to get paid after that. So, and it's staying on top of that, remembering on that 90th day to contact and make sure you get paid, because if not, you're going to miss out on some cheese. So the corporate world of like the clothing game is very different than what people see on the street level, from just, I want to put something on my shirt and get it made and sell it to the homies. Like,
yeah, it's super different. The hand to hand, those net 30s, net 50, it's
all that. So
it's crazy to start to be in that realm. What's something that you're excited for this next capsule?
Man, right now, honestly, I hate to even sound like that, because I'm never that guy. I'm like really excited to not move on, but just the next stuff is so dope. Have you ever been in that boat? Like, when when I was making music, I always like my next one. Like, when I finished the current song, I hated it. Like, I'm more excited for this next one. So that's where I'm at right now, because it's such a process, bro, doing these drops. Again, we've been working on this drop since probably last December. You know what I mean? And now it's coming to life. And that's where it is now. We've been working on the drop that I'm talking about, the next one, for October. We've been working on that one since January. Damn. So it's like, you see it all, the samples start to come in and you get amped up, and I'm like, well, this one's better than the one we're about to put out. So it's like, that's just the good feeling, is knowing you're getting better. That's what it was for me with music too. Like, I'm like, I feel myself getting better. I feel myself. And like, now I see the brand going the direction it's going. That's why I told you, it feels like we're transitioning a little bit from streetwear into a little bit more fashionable side. And that's like why I said the storytelling of like the collection, the Anatomy collection, the Departed collection, kind of letting you know a little bit like we're moving on a little bit from this kind of stuff and going to a new lane. And when they see this next lane and what we got in store for it, bro, it's going to be crazy. Like,
what's one of the goals that you have, like, as far as placements and like where the brand's going to be?
I don't really care about that stuff too much, because I've gotten it on people and stuff like that. Like, I like the genuineness of people like really wearing it. So that's what I more look out for. But if I could get it on some people, I mean, Drake, like, for sure, Drake, obviously. To be real with you, I don't even know if I should say this, but it's an exclusive for y'all. But we kind of working with like maybe getting Fab to come through our booth in August when we showcase the collection for our buyers and stuff like that. I don't know if y'all ever heard of Project or Agenda or Magic. It's like a big ass clothing convention, and like back in the day, it was known for rappers to be in there. In the last couple of years, it be kind of dead and stale. So we're like, we need to bring that back. Like, let's do a dope build out. Let's get Fab to come through, put the stuff on him. Like in fashion and rap, he's the fly god. So it's like I get him through, and he's already came through the store and messed with us during Super Bowl. So we got a little bit of a connection and relationship with him. So. And then same thing, trying to bring him out to the city out here too and all that, bring him to the club and do stuff like that. So really looking forward to that. That's what I'm really gassed up about, bro, is like that next drop. But I say I need to get Michael Parsons in some, because I got some Cowboys, bro. I got Damon Clark, linebacker. So I was like, fam, I literally told Ryan one day, I was like, I'm going to just send a random size box to the Dallas Cowboys and just free for all. Whoever get it, because that's what I need. So
that's one of your like dreams?
Like seeing like more like that's what it is for me, like Cowboys and stuff like that, or just even AZ. Like I love to see Kyler or Marvin Harrison or any of them, like, you know. So a lot of dudes on the Suns rock it though. Udaka, my guy Udaka, be wearing it. Ish has been one of the realest people I've ever met, bro. Like I remember I met him in here one day. I linked him up with Ryan because I just like recognized him, but we had an event going down on the other side of the mall. I'm like, yo, bro, you should go check out this shoe thing. And from there, they developed a relationship, and he's helped push the brand. He did my whole anatomy collection campaign. Like we had a lot of videos and content done with him. So, man, Ish is my dog for real. Like that's really real down to earth. And I mean, even when he took off to Portland for a little bit, he was on the same vibe out there. Like how you saying, you just come support, and that's what he's on. And he's been a blessing to Phoenix, bro. He did a lot of dope stuff out here that no Suns do, or
he
or
really
just
moves.
even popping out. Like he really popping outside. So
I DJ'd at this hookah lounge once downtown, Samsara.
No, that's
he just popped up randomly. Like
that's the spot
like,
too.
Oh,
shout out Samsara, my guy Ali at Samsara,
shout out Ali.
Man. That's really the spot right now. I don't smoke hookah, but I'll really go post up there, bro. It's a vibe.
It's definitely a vibe. I wish they would bring me back for R&B nights, man. I had R&B nights going crazy on Thursdays.
My guy, that's my dog. He really messes with me. He wear Authentics like a mug, bro. I give him hella sweatsuits and stuff like that. So it's my dog, man.
What type of stores are you trying to get it in, or is it kind of just you want to go direct to consumer?
That's really the goal. Like eventually I want to get less into the wholesale and like just have that momentum where it's just online and we're selling directly to our real core fan base and stuff like that. So that's really where I want to be. But if I could get in stores, like where we're headed, like when I go to LA, I like to go to Maxfield, Kith, stuff like that. That's my vibe. Those little higher ends, but I don't always wear that stuff either too. That's what people get confused. I'm not gonna be just all the way $350 shirt all the time. Like, nah, bro, I'll pull up in a white tee and some sun shorts on a more consistent basis than I do dripped out. Like y'all see the drip and all that, and but I like to be comfy, bro, and chill. Like I don't like to be all dressed up all the time. When you're doing that all the time, I think you're trying too hard. And
100%.
It's like, fam, you don't need to be doing that it's a Tuesday, bro. Why you got Dior's on with some skinnies and the Gucci purse and come on, bro. It's
going
Tuesday.
Crazy. I'm excited for the new drop, man.
Man, I'm
gonna
excited.
be there.
Yes, sir. I'm excited for y'all to pull up, man.
We're gonna pull up. We're gonna support.
May 10th, AuthenticClothing.com.
Yes, sir.
It'll be up for the weekend. Monday, it'll be gone. So that's be y'all chance. I might give my guy a little discount code to put up on y'all thing. So
definitely,
y'all viewers, if they like something, they could go up there and get
definitely.
that.
Let's do it.
Regardless, we gonna have some drinks and have a little vibe next Thursday. So, and when's your thing too? Because make sure you text me on that because I
May
gotta pull
18th
up for sure.
May 18th, Lovers Lane brunch. Just come.
Where at?
Catch some vibes. It's on like Central and Baseline.
Okay.
It's a wedding venue.
Okay.
So we're gonna be outside. We're gonna be sweating, catching the vibe, eating some brunch. All you could drink mimosas.
Phoenix.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Wear the cutoff.
Yep. I'm gonna be up there. A whole new collection. I'll be out there with it. So, yeah, let's get it. Appreciate y'all for having me, bro.
Appreciate you, bro.
Yes, sir.
Make sure you go cop. We got the discount code right here.
Yes,
That's
sir.
another episode.